Hello friends, this is Node Chat application tutorial series with MongoDB database. And in this part, we will show you how to display chat request data at receiver user under notification area. In previous part, we have already learned how to send chat request under this chat application. Now in this part, at chat request receiver user, we will display chat request data under notification area. So we have goes to chat.html file, and here, first we have paste this HTML code. And after this, we have create one division tag, with ID attribute is equal to notification area. So under this tag, we will display chat request data at receiver user's side. Now we have goes to JavaScript code part, and here we have to create one asynchronous function with name like load chat request. This function will display chat request data on web page. Under this function, first we have to write form data variable is equal to JavaScript object. And in object key, we have to write receiver user ID, and in value, we have to write user data.id variable. So here, login user ID data, we have stored under this receiver user ID key. After this, we have to define one HTML variable with blank value, and under this, we will store chat request notification data in HTML format. Now for send request to server, so here, we have to write constant response variable is equal to await keyword with fetch method with two parameter. In first parameter, we have to write route's name, and in second parameter, we to define options for send request. So in first key, we have to write method, and in value, we have to write post, so it will use post method for send data. In second option, we have to write headers, and here, we have set content type to JSON. In third option, we have to write body, and in value, we have to write JSON.stringify function. And under this, we have to write form data variable, so it will convert data into JSON format. Next we want to pass server response, so here, we have to write constant data variable is equal to await keyword with response.json function, so it will pass JSON data. Now we want to check data has been received from server or not, so here, we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write data.length value is greater than 0. If this condition falls, then it will execute else block of code, and here, we have to write HTML variable is equal to message like no notification found, so this message will be display if no notification data received from server. But if notification data has been received from server, then it will execute if block of code. And here, we have to write for loop, and under condition, we have to write count variable value is equal to 0. Count value is less than the value of data.length, and count variable value is increment by 1. Under this loop, we have to write HTML variable, and under this variable, we have append this HTML code. Now first, we want to display request sender user image, so here, we have to write image tag with source attribute is equal to uploads directory / data count variable index.image, so it will display request sender image. Now for display first name, so here, we have to write data with count index.first name variable. And for display last name, so here, we have to write data variable with count variable as index, dot last name variable. So it will display request sender user first name and last name details. After this, we want to make accept button, so here we have to write button type is equal to button. And in button text, we have to write accept, so it will make chat accept button. And on every loop, it will convert chat request notification data into HTML format and store under this variable. Now for display notification data on web page, so here, we have to write document.getElementById function. And under this, we have to write division tag ID, notification area.inner HTML property is equal to HTML variable. So it will display chat request data under this notification area, so here our function is ready. Now we want to call this function after login user data has been set, so here under this set user data function. Here we have called this load chat request function, so when login user data has been set, then it will called this load chat request function. Now we have goes to server file, and here, we have to make one routes for handle load chat notification request. So here, we have to write app.post method with two parameter. In first parameter, we have to write /load chat request, and in second parameter, we have to write asynchronous callback function with request and response variable as argument. Under this function, we have to create one chat request data variable is equal to an array. Under this variable, we will store chat request data. Now for send response to client, so here, we have to write response.status function with 200 status code. And after this, we have to write JSON function, and under this, we have to write chat request data variable. So it will send response to client, which will be displayed on web page. So here our code is ready. Now we have goes to terminal window, and here, we have run node server.js command, which will start node server. So friends, here we can see chat application index page, and here, we can see login page. Now we have enter login details, and then after, we have click on login button. So here, we have login into chat application. Here on web page, we can see that notification area has been displayed on web page, and under this, we can see message like no notification found. So this message has been displayed on web page. This is because we have sent blank array to client. So in this part, we have write front end code for display chat request notification data on web page. In next part, we will fetch chat request data from MongoDB chat request collection and display on web page. So we will be meet in next part.